Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the New Year's Eve look that I did when I went out for 2016's New Year's Eve. So let's get started. For this look, I'm going to be mixing two foundations, and here I have my Maquillage Liquid UV Film Foundation and my Etude House Double Lasting Foundation. I'm mixing these two because the colors are both slightly different, but the combination perfectly matches my current winter skin tone. So applying those on the back of my hand, mixing together, and then just dabbing it on my face with my beauty blender. And then to get a more natural finish, I like to go over after with my puff. Then taking the usual NARS Creamy Concealer in Chantilly, I'm just applying that all over my under eye area and then a dot to my chin and the center of my forehead. Going back in with that puff from before, I'm just lightly blending it out. Next, taking my Sigma Dual Highlighting Stick, I am just applying the matte pink shade to the inner corners of my eyes. I like doing this because it helps me look a little more awake. Then taking Banelico's Prime Finish Powder, I'm just setting my under eye area and the rest of my face, focusing on my jawline and my hairline. Then going in with my Pony Effect Contouring Kit, I'm just contouring the jawline area and a little bit under the cheekbone as well. This slims the face and also gives me a little more definition. Then going onto the border of my hairline so that it blends a little more seamlessly, and then taking whatever is left over and applying it on my neck as well. Don't forget to do the forehead as well. That's going to make it all look a little more balanced. Then taking my NYC Brow Kit, which is discontinued, I'm just using that on my Sigma 3D brush and lightly contouring the tip of my nose. Then going in with Sigma's Heavenly Blusher, I'm just going to very lightly apply that to the tops of my cheekbones, starting from the outer portion of my face and working my way inwards. Then going in with the usual Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, I'm just applying that all over my cheekbones in the outer C shape. Then taking whatever is left over on the brush and applying it to my chin, nose, and forehead. Then with my small brush, I'm just applying a little bit onto the Cupid's bow and then also a little bit on the very top portion of my nose. And then for added height, I'm just adding a small amount to the inner arch. Going in with Makeup Geek's Barcelona Beach and this fat, dense blending brush by Sigma, I'm just using that all over the upper portion of my crease under my brow bone. This is going to be the transition shade for the colors to come. Next, taking this other Makeup Geek eyeshadow that I recently have fallen in love with, I'm just using that on a very large flat shadow brush and applying it to the outer corners of my eyes, and then also going in and applying it to the inner corners. For this look, I'm doing a spotlight look, so I'm avoiding all center portions of my lid and lower lash line. Then going in with this Innisfree shade and a medium shadow brush, I'm just very lightly pulling that onto the center portion. This color is a slightly shimmery taupe color, so it's not too in your face, but it's very natural looking. Then going in with Makeup Geek's Espresso and a very small flat, I guess, shadow brush. I'm just using that all over the lash line to create a bit of a smoky effect. And then following all along the lower lash line as well, and connecting it at the outer corners. Taking whatever is left over on the brush, I'm just pulling that up into a cat eye effect, then blending it upwards into the crease. Taking that same Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector from before, I'm using it to highlight that inner corner. Going in with this Etude House eyeliner, which I have been loving for quite a few months now. I'm just using it to tightline my lower waterline, my upper lash line, and the inner corner. Then going in with this DUP dark brown liquid eyeliner, I'm just creating my wing. For me, I like my wings to be very fat on the outer portion and then get very, very thin and skinny towards the inner corner. I also want to make my eyes a little bit longer, so I'm just pulling that color from the inner corner down. Then moving on to the eyebrows, I'm just taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe and filling in the sparse areas. I'm also going to be creating a slightly more arched effect to my natural brow shape, so I'm really focusing on that arch area and tail end. Then I always like to go in and create maybe about 3 fake hairs at the front of my brows for a more bushy look. Then just going in and balancing it all out and softening it up with a spoolie brush. Then taking one of my all-time favorite eyebrow mascaras by Excel, I'm just going in and pulling my front of my brow hairs upwards for a more bushy look, and then the other ones downwards for an even fuller look. Then going in with the usual shimmering skin perfector, I'm just highlighting my brow bone. Then curling my lashes. And going in with one of my favorite mascaras by Majorca Lash King in black, and applying that all over my top and lower lashes. Going in with my velour lashes, applying those, then going in with ColourPop's Midi and just applying that liquid lip all over. Then to add a glowing effect, I'm just taking this lip gloss by Majorca and applying that only to the center part to make my lips look a little bit nicer. Then of course fixing my hair so everything is nice and neat and tidy looking, and that is it, you guys. That was the look that I did for this New Year's Eve for 2016 here in Japan. I hope you liked it. If you try it out, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!